Have you ever felt that shiver down your spine, that ancient, primal fear when you think about what lurks beneath the ocean's surface? What if I told you there's a name, a chilling whisper carried on the sea breeze, that has inspired more pure, unadulterated terror than any other? It's not a monster from a fairy tale, nor a creature of myth. It's a predator so perfectly evolved, so ancient in its design, that its very name has become synonymous with dread. A name built on a single, terrifying idea, that some animals actively hunt us. Today, on the Unscripted show, we're plunging into the depths of that idea. This is the story of a legend forged from tragedy, mystery, and the dark, unexplored abysses of our world. This isn't just about a shark. This is the story of the myth we created. This is the story of the White Death. Our terrifying tale begins not in the remote, uncharted oceans, but surprisingly close to home, off the sun-drenched coast of New Jersey, USA, in the sweltering summer of 1916. A time when the scientific community, and indeed the public, held a naive belief that sharks were harmless to humans. That belief, that comforting illusion, was brutally shattered over 12 horrifying days. 5 brutal attacks, 4 innocent lives lost. The idyllic beachfront, a vibrant symbol of American leisure, was instantly plunged into an unprecedented panic. Newspapers, hungry for sensation, screamed with lurid headlines. They needed a villain, a tangible evil to sell papers and capture the unimaginable horror gripping the nation. And so, they christened it, the White Death. This harrowing series of attacks did more than just claim lives, it ignited a cultural phenomenon. It sparked a nationwide, desperate hunt and planted a deep, insidious seed of terror that would blossom decades later into one of the most famous, and feared, stories ever told. But why this shark? Why the Great White? The chilling moniker, White Death, isn't merely a dramatic title, it's a precise, terrifying description of a flawlessly engineered hunting machine. Consider its camouflage, a slate-gray back that seamlessly disappears into the murky, endless depths below, contrasted by a pristine white belly that vanishes against the sunlit surface above. It is the ultimate ambush predator, a phantom in the water, utterly invisible until the precise, terrifying moment it decides to strike. Then, it senses, an almost supernatural ability to detect a single, solitary drop of blood in a billion drops of water. It can pinpoint the tiny electrical impulses of a beating heart from miles away. It feels the subtle vibrations of a struggling animal through the water, interpreting them like a symphony of impending prey. And finally, the tools of its trade, rows upon rows of serrated, razor-sharp teeth, constantly regenerated, ensuring a perpetual, deadly arsenal. A bite force capable of exerting over 2 tons of crushing pressure. This isn't just a bite, it's an efficient, devastating dismantling of its unfortunate prey. The Great White is not a mindless killer driven by malice. It is, unequivocally, a master of its environment. The death part of its name is a stark, undeniable testament to its terrifying, almost surgical efficiency. So, with all this terrifying prowess, is the Great White truly a malicious man-eater, a creature actively seeking human prey? The enduring legend of the White Death compels us to meticulously separate cold, hard fact from irrational, pervasive fear. Here's the startling truth. The number of human fatalities attributed to great white sharks is, statistically, shockingly low. You are, in fact, far more likely to be killed by a falling coconut, a common dog, or even a lightning strike. Most leading experts in marine biology overwhelmingly agree that the vast majority of what we perceive as attacks are, in reality, tragic cases of mistaken identity. To a great white, a human surfer silhouetted on a board can bear an uncanny resemblance to a fat, blubbery seal, its natural, preferred prey. The real, White Death, is not a demon, not a vengeful spirit of the deep, but an apex predator, a critical, indispensable guardian of the ocean's delicate health. It plays a vital role, culling the weak and the sick animals, thereby ensuring the fragile balance of marine ecosystems. Our fear, it seems, says far more about our own inherent vulnerability and our deep-seated fear of the unknown than it does about the shark's actual intent. The legend, far from dying out after 1916, found a new, awe-inspiring face in the modern era, deep blue. This colossal, estimated 20-foot-plus great white, frequently spotted majestically cruising near Guadalupe Island, rapidly ascended to global icon status. She is the living embodiment of the White Death mythos, enormous, undeniably powerful, and seemingly intelligent. Footage of her calmly, almost regally, approaching research cages, making direct eye contact with humans, simultaneously terrifies and utterly fascinates us. She stands as both a stark reminder of the ancient, untamed predator and a profound symbol of how little we truly understand these magnificent creatures. She is, in every sense, the modern ghost in the machine. The enduring legacy of the White Death is a profound paradox. It is, at its core, the story of a magnificent animal, one of the most awe-inspiring, perfectly adapted creatures to ever grace our planet. And yet, it is also the story of a terrifying monster we created, born from the deepest recesses of our own fear. It serves as a powerful reminder that the most terrifying predators are not mere monsters of fiction, but real, immensely powerful, and ancient beings that command our utmost respect, not just our fear. If this journey into the deep both terrified and utterly amazed you, then do us a favor. Share this video with someone who loves a true story, someone who isn't afraid to confront the unknown. And to dive even deeper into more mysteries of the natural world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon right here on the Unscripted show. The ocean's depths are brimming with untold stories, and trust us, we're just getting started.